Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to another session on Introduction to Data Structures and Algorithms, Module 2. So, in today's class, we'll be talking on matrix operations. And of course, here we have to discuss about actually four important operations on matrix. So, today, we are going to talk about addition and subtraction of two matrices. So, this is going to be out of these four, one question will be guaranteed in the examination, and you are supposed to do very well with respect to this particular subject, and you can easily score. So, matrix operations. When we think of matrix operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and transpose. These are the four matrices that are matrix operations that are there for your syllabus, and it is prescribed in your textbook again. And of course, first one, let us take addition of two matrices. Whenever we consider addition of two matrices, so it is the task of adding two matrices. So you know very well the matrix addition. If suppose A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9 are the elements of matrix A, then B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8, B9 are elements of B. So the addition of these two matrices, you can certainly do it. You can certainly, I think, still people are joining. So tomorrow onwards, kindly join as early as possible, because I'll be starting the class exactly on time, 12 o'clock. So those who join after that, definitely there will be a uh, bell sound. So it will disturb us. Kindly join as early as possible. Yeah. And let us wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that this noise is really irritating. 1 or 2 minutes, let us wait. Okay. I think it is good to go. So I was just talking about addition of two matrices. So you are given a matrix A and matrix B, where A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9 are matrix A elements. Same way, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8, B9 are matrix B elements. The addition of these two matrices is nothing but adding their respective elements with respect to their index positions. So that is what you should have. So A1 plus B1, that is what results in A plus B. Same way, A3 plus B3. So these two will result in this position. Same way, A2 and B2 results in this position. So you look at all the other positions of the matrix. So second row, first element of matrix A plus second row, first element of matrix B, if you add them, so it is the thing that you are going to have. Same way, all the elements you have to add it. All the elements you have to add it. So even A9 and B9 relates to the last element. So this is what you are having with respect to uh, your addition of two matrices. This is a procedure, and programmatically you should learn this. You should practice this, and of course, today I'll be giving short assignment 4. Last 2 days I was quite busy. I could not able to give, and of course, you have to submit it by mm, Thursday. I'll give time so you can submit it by Thursday. Today I'll be sending assignment 4. And remember, next week I think your department will announce there will be internal tests. So from uh, June, I think 3rd onwards, I believe. So there are tests, internal tests. So I want everybody to actively take part in the test. It is the mandatory requirement for your assignment. So to assign the marks, so assignments and internal tests are very mandatory. So you have to attend it. Okay, right. So we write C program to perform addition of two 3 cross 3 matrices. So you have to 3 cross 3 means 3 rows and 3 columns. So accordingly, you define the variables 3 cross 3 in the sense 3 cross 3 in the sense so you should have a of 3 cross 3, 3 rows and 3 columns, b of 3 3, and the result, if a 3 is 3 3, b is 3 3, their result c 3 3 is also same. So that is one thing that you should note. And of course there is one condition. Okay, the number of rows of A and number of rows of B, as well as number of columns of A and number of columns of B, should be same as that of the resultant matrix. Resultant matrix is your C. So you can certainly write 2 cross 2. You can certainly create 2 columns and 2 rows. Same way, 3 columns and 3 rows and 4 columns you can certainly have. So in such case, 3 cross 4. So even A should be 3 cross 4, B should be 3 cross 4, C also should be 3 cross 4. So they should be same. And whenever you think of 3 cross 3, so their two-dimensional entities are 3 and 3. Now immediately after this, you ask the user enter the elements of the matrix A, and you create one loop for row, another loop for column. So for I is starting from 0 and it goes up to 3. At the same time, j is starting from 0, j goes up to 3. And you're displaying, so which element you are supposed to read, the element a of percentage d percentage d. So there is I and j, and as soon as you scan them, there is after you just print the this particular message, so immediately what you do, you write a scanf statement. Scanf percentage d percentage ampersand a of I j. So the same program, let me demonstrate it for you. Uh, I'll start Turbo C. Yesterday, one student asked, "Sir, what is the best compiler that I can use it?" So I recommend Turbo C if you are using offline. If you are using offline, Turbo C is the best. And if you are you don't have turbo c++ software in your system laptop installed, so definitely you can go for online compilers also. Online compilers where I'll be demonstrating every day the same compiler, you can certainly use it. So it is turbo c turbo c++. So certainly I start, yeah, it is started already. And now I just click on the turbo C++. Of course, C++ compiler is also good for C compiler also. So it works. And of course, so the program I have already, sorry, the program I have already typed in and it is ready. Now, in the first slide, what you're trying to do is you're trying to initialize the matrix A, matrix B, matrix C, and you're trying to take matrix A input. So same input, I'll just run it. You can see I go to run and okay, click. So as soon as I run, it is asking for the matrix. So where I value is 0, j value is also 0. So I enter the value. So maybe I enter 8. Next, uh, I is 0 only, j is incrementing. I is 0, j is incrementing only. And of course, I enter 7. Next, I enter 1. So next, after j has finished inner loop 0, 1, 2. So j has to go up to 3. That's all. You can see j starts from 0. It has to go to 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. It cannot be 3. So 0, 1, 2. Once it is done, automatically outer loop will increment. Outer loop, earlier it was I was 0, now I increments to 1. And observe, now I is 1. And j again starts from 0. So 1, 0. It is starting from 1, comma 0. So you can enter the values. So I can next j increments. I can give the value 2. So same way j increments again, and of course the value. So of course the value, of course you can see simultaneously both the screens. You can see the loop statement. Sorry, the loop statement as well as the loop and this input statement you can certainly see simultaneously. Now j is incremented to 2 and I enter some value 5. Okay, now j has reached 0, 1, 2. Now outer loop I will increment, I becomes 2. 2 and j again starts from 0. So this way what happens? The inner loop executes 3 times and outer loop executes 1 time. After that, outer loop increments and executes again. So this process will repeat for 3 elements of inner loop and 3 loops for 3 times. So totally 9 times you will take the input. So certainly you take the element and of course observe there. So it is their input and finally you enter the values. So once this is done, once all the elements of A are entered, next what we have is reading the matrix of B. So you enter the matrix. Similarly, you take the input of matrix B. So where again you create 2 loops for I is equal to 0, I less than 3, j is equal to 0, j less than 3. You take the 2 loops and of course you can certainly display B of percentage d, that is indicating the I and j values. And later after printing that simple message, you can certainly have scanf address of B of ij. So this is very well demonstrated, and you can see as soon as I enter the A of 2 2, it is immediately asking for enter the matrix B. So I will enter some matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all the elements I just enter. As soon as I enter, as soon as I complete my entry of the matrix data, so what happens? This loop, another for loop will start. So by this time, up to this stage, matrix A and matrix B are taken as input. The contents of matrix A and matrix B are populated and it is ready. Now in this particular loop, what you are trying to do is you create I is equal to 0 and I less than 3, I plus plus. Same way j is equal to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus c. So c of 0 0 is equal to A of 0 0 plus B of 0 0. Their respective values are added. So you have seen in the previous this one. So this is 0 0 position. So for this 0 0 position, A of 0 0 plus B of 0 0 is equal to C of 0 0. So it is stored. Same way, that is I is 0, J is 1. So 0 1, 0 1, A of 0 1 plus B of 0 1 is equal to C of 0 1. So like this. And J increments to 2, A of 0 2 plus B of 0 2. So which is equal to this. So C of 0 2. The same thing that is happening here. You can see 0 0 uh, 0 0, I'm sorry, A of 0 0 is equal to C of 0 0 is equal to A of 0 0 plus B of 0 0. And the next loop, J is incremented, C of 0 0 over next 0 1. 0 1 is equal to A of 0 1 plus B of 0 1 is taken and it is displayed. Next 0 2, same way, it is A of 0 2 plus B of 0 2 are added and it is stored. And of course, same way, 1 0, C of 1 0 is equal to A of 1 0 plus B of 1 0. So it adds all their respective elements of 9 elements, all the 9 elements gets added to its position. It's added to its position, and of course, finally, C is ready. Matrix C is ready. Once matrix C is ready, you display the matrix A, you display the matrix A, then you display matrix B, and you display matrix C. So whenever you are displaying matrix A, what you are doing? You are creating a for loop, and uh, for 0, I is equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. Next, printf new line character. So the cursor will start from new line, and it starts from ping j is equal to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. So I is 0, I is equal to 0, so that is I is 0. So first j is also 0, 0 0 is printing, that is first element is printed. Next, j is incremented 0 comma 1. So j, earlier it was 0, so 0 0 got printed. Now j increments to 1. So since j increments to 1, it is 0 1. 0 1 is nothing but next cell is printed. Next, uh, j is incremented to 2. Next, I is equal to 0, j is equal to 2. A of 0 2. 0 2 means next element is displayed. This loop is done. This loop is j loop is done. Now, since j loop is done, what happens? It goes to the next, it increments next I value. I becomes 1 now. I becomes 1. And since I becomes 1, next, what is there in the next loop? Printf new line. So cursor earlier it was here. So it will come to the next line. And here again, 1 0 is printed, 1 1 is printed, 1 2 is printed, and again it is increments. So I becomes 2. So when I becomes 2, printf new line character. So it will come to the next line, next new line, and you are trying to print a of 2 comma 0, where j is 0. So 2 comma 0 you printed, 2 comma 1 and 2 comma 2. So matrix A is printed. Similarly, matrix B, similarly, matrix C. All the elements of matrix A, matrix B, matrix C are printed. And of course, the same thing you can see here. Observe now. So as soon as I press enter, matrix A, matrix B, I have already entered. So C is calculated. Now, A matrix is displayed here. And of course, the B matrix, sorry, A matrix is displayed, and of course, you can see A matrix is displayed, and B matrix is also displayed, and C matrix is also displayed. You can see 8 plus 1, 9, 7 plus 2, 9, 1 plus 3, 4, and 3 and 9 plus 4, 13, and 2 plus 5, 7, 5 plus 6, 11. It is there. 3 plus 7 is 10, and 6 plus 8, 14, 4 plus 9, so it is 13. So addition of their respective indices are added, and finally they are resulted as matrix C, and that matrix C you are displaying. So this is how you can do addition of two matrices. So you can certainly do it. The same thing you can execute it in Turbo C also, and even the online. So now I'll show the online C, how exactly we can execute this C program through online. So I have already told this many times, and but still some students are really facing difficulty in understanding the things. So it is already there. I think I just yeah, it is already there. I will show you. It is already there. I have already coded. So you can see the same program. It is already there. Now we have matrix A, B, C, and matrix A is taken as a input. Same way, matrix B is taken as input. Matrix C is calculated. So matrix C is equal to, sorry, matrix C is equal to A plus B, A of ij plus B of ij, and finally you're displaying the matrix A, matrix B, and matrix C. You're just displaying. So once you display them, so if I run this code, so as soon as I click on run, so what happens? 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, 7 will go to matrix A. 2, 3, 4, 1, 7, 8, 5, 9, 6 will go to matrix B, and finally you get matrix C. Matrix C, as soon as I run this, so I get addition of these two matrices. I can get it. So addition of these two matrices, A is this, B is this, C is nothing but it is addition of these two. So addition of these two is nothing but that is 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 4 is 7. Similarly, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 7 is 12, and 6 plus 8 is 14, and 5 plus 7 is 12. Again, 7 plus, sorry, 8 plus 9 is 12, 17, 9 plus 6 is 15. So you get matrix C. Same program, you can also run it. I'll put the running link in the chat box. You just click on the link. I'm sorry. You just click on the link. Of course, it will run. The same program, same web page will open in your laptop or in your computer also. And you can also directly execute this particular program. So that is about addition of two matrices. So that's about addition of two matrices. It's very, very simple and important. You should understand better. You mug up this program, or whatever you do, you should know this program. And since CCP you are learning this, and those who are from lateral entry mechanical students, so you have to learn this. Lateral entry students, you should learn, so especially mechanical engineering. So I have a very good number of lateral entry students. Kindly understand this. You have to learn this program. This program is the base for further. And out of four operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, sorry, transpose, you will get one program guarantee in examination. right? And if you look at the program analysis, the key program analysis is the addition of matrix A of ij plus B of ij is equal to C of ij. Adds the elements of A and B matrices and stores the result at their corresponding positions of resultant matrix. So that is what you should understand. You should understand. So this is very very important. So please note down. Next, similarly, if you understand addition of matrix, subtraction of matrix is also very simple. Same. What is that? Same. That is, if you have a matrix A elements A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, that is matrix A. Same way, matrix B, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8, B9. So, subtraction of A minus B, matrix A minus matrix B is nothing but the corresponding elements. The corresponding elements are nothing but, so matrix A's first element, that is A1 minus B1, is nothing but the C matrix. A of 0 0 minus B of 0 0 is equal to C of 0 0. Same way, the second element also the same way, A2 minus B2, that is, so this minus this, it gives to A2 minus B2, that is 0 comma 1, and the same corresponding elements are done. And for this program also, so you have to write C program to perform subtraction on two 3 cross 3 matrix. Of course, 3 cross 3 they have already given, so you have to specify the same 3 rows and 3 columns. And of course, you had to read matrix A. Similarly, how we have done in the previous program, you have to read matrix A, you have to read matrix B, and observe here, while after reading matrix A and matrix B, for loops are created for I is equal to 0, for j is equal to 0, and 0 to 3, 0 to 3. Now, C of ij, matrix C of ij is equal to A of ij minus, you should observe this symbol minus. It is in the earlier program it was plus. Here you have to write minus. That is the only change that is there between the previous program and this program. So if you learn previous program, this program is very similar. Only thing is you have to change the negative symbol. So A of ij minus B of ij, you have to do it, and it has to be calculated as C of ij. Once this is done, now you are displaying the matrix A and you are displaying matrix B as well as you are displaying matrix C. So I can execute the same code. So I can just click on the execute. It will come to this execution. Here, what I have to do? I have to do a small change. What is that change? So very simple. In the after reading these two matrix A and B, I have to change, that is A of ij minus B of ij. That is the only change that you have to do it. And as soon as I run this code, I have already given A matrix contents, I have given matrix B contents, I have given A and B. As soon as I run this code, so what happens? It will generate the matrix A, the same, matrix B, same, matrix C. So matrix C is nothing but A minus B. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. 2 minus 3 minus 1. 3 minus 4 minus 1. Again, you can see 4 minus 1 is 3. And of course, 5 minus 7 is 2. Minus 2. 6 minus 8 is minus 2 again. You can see the matrix also can print either positive or negative. So same link, in the same link which I have already shared, you can certainly take up this small change and you can do it. And of course, in the C program also, the C program which we are writing, in the C program which we are writing, there also. So after taking matrix A and matrix B, I had to change matrix C is equal to matrix A of ij minus B of ij. So, and I have to save this file, save, sorry, it is saved, uh, saved, and of course I can run this code. So, as soon as I run, it is asking. So, enter the matrix A. So, it is enter the matrix, sorry, it is asking enter the matrix A. So, I am supposed to enter the matrix. So, that is 9, 8, uh, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, I enter the matrix B. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. So matrix A is so, matrix B is so. And A minus B. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. 7 minus 3 is 4. 6 minus 3 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. And 4 minus 1 is 3. And of course, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. And 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So you can certainly get this kind of uh, program, and you should be able to write like this. So this is the program that you should understand. This is the program that you should understand how to execute it. So that is addition and subtraction of matrices using multidimensional array. So in the next class, we'll be talking about multiplication and transpose of a matrix. Multiplication of two matrices and transpose of two matrices. So that's all for today's class. Thank you. All your class resources are available in this particular website, and also you can type in your USN for the attendance sake. Thank you for your active participation, and have a wonderful day.